So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Okay, hi everybody, Martha here. So I finished Daisy's Ken, and it seems like some people already finished the other Warriors books. No place, Place of No Stars, the bigger one, and I have it's only been out for like 9. I only had this book for like 9 days because I read a chapter per day, and some people already finished the other one that I have not even looked at really because I want to read these novellas first because I like the novellas better nowadays than the bigger books because it's I guess a lot more easier for them to write a for me and a lot more easier to read a book when to focus on one character versus three. So, and they're shorter. So yeah. So I will read that book when I get to it, but eventually. But we're here to talk about Daisy's Ken. I had started Spotted Fur's Rebellion, first chapter too. So I thought they were at the same exact time period. Apparently not, because according to that one, when they have like all the characters' names that's in the beginning of the book, it mentions Sky Clan but no Shadow Clan. So this takes place in between during the last series, like probably right after Dark Tail um takes over Shadow Clan. So yeah, but we're gonna go and talk about um Daisy's Ken, which takes place um probably during the last book, which is Darkness Within. It takes during that book, and this is about Daisy trying to figure out what um her place is in Warriors in Thunder Clan right now because um 4 of her 5 kittens have died. Berry Nose, Hazeltail, Toad Step, and Rose Petal have died. And only one that's left is Mouse Whisker. And she has been helping other mothers when they want to take a break from being a mother, like go hunt instead. She's able to watch the kittens for them and be like a babysitter, be like a kitten sitter for them. While the mom goes and has a break. And so yeah, or if the mom's not very good, not needs help um with kittens, she'll also help them with that. So because she's like basically the ThunderClan's nursery kitten cat. She's always in the nursery, even though she only had only 2 litters of her own, but she basically had to raise both of her litters by herself because Smokey didn't want to come with her to the clans. And if you know Spider Lake, he was not exactly the best dad in the Warriors crew. He had to be reminded, go and visit your clan. Go visit your two kits. So, and be a good daddy. So yeah. Um. So now Smokey has come back to the clans to ask for Daisy because his newest mate Coralie, I think her name is. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Gotta remember some of these warrior names are hard to pronounce, so I'm just gonna call her Coralie. And is having a hard time having her litter, and so Daisy, Stripe, Soul Stripe, Mouse Whisker, and Elderheart go with Smokey, and Daisy's dreading have to explain that both Hazeltail and Barry Nose have both passed away. Now, because he's both looking for both of them, only one he can see is Mouse Whisker. So they all go, and one thing I like to hear is that Daisy is supportive of Squirrelflight during this time, since she's the one that's leading, and a lot of the cats are not supportive of her being a leader, since Brambleclaw, Bramblestar is somewhat still alive, somewhat not, and they don't want to listen to her. But Daisy's really supportive of it, unlike Graystripe wasn't. What he was, but he left. So yeah, he said he would stay, but he didn't. So, Daisy ends up going there and helping out Coralie have her kittens. She ends up having three. Sadly, one dies, and so does she, because she was not doing very well with the birth, and so two have survived. And now they have to find a way to keep these two kittens alive without their mom. So they decided to start feeding them prey, and by making it soft enough for them to eat, which doesn't make any sense, but it's fantasy books. They can't. I don't know. And they end up taking them to Shadow Clan, Sky Clan, where the sisters are staying at the time, and they end up helping them nurse them to where they're able to be taken care of. And so around this time, where they stayed, the other three warriors and Medicine Cat leave, knowing that they're gonna be okay. Now Daisy stays with Smokey for a little while, for I say about a week. For long enough, or at least for long enough for the kittens to forget about the other three cats, and later on, Mouse Whisker comes and gets his mom and asks her to come back because Spotfur is having kittens and would like some help from Daisy, since she doesn't have a daddy. Her dad, her mate, Stimleaf, is not there at all since he died, and so she's thinking about it, so she doesn't want to leave Smokey again. And the next day, she tells Smokey, "I have to leave. I need it over there. I am a ThunderClan cat, even though I'm a queen. I'm technically a queen. She was never really a warrior. She's like the newer version of Fern Cloud. My eyes." So she goes home, and let me read the last page for you guys, so you can see how excited everybody is that she's back. I'll read the half of the first page. last page. So I'll just read a page and a half. As soon as Daisy paddled through the thorns and tunnel into the camp, she spotted Mouse Whisker pouncing towards her from the warrior's den. Daisy, you came back. I'm afraid that you wouldn't. He pressed himself against her too close, nudging deep into her fur, as if she were still a kit. As if he was still a kit. Joy brushed through Daisy's chest. She was grateful that she still had him. She discovered how important she was to him, and realized how much he had held back when he visited her day before, wanting her to be free to make her own decision. Of course I came back, you silly furball, Daisy purred lovingly. But I had to promise you would come and see your kin in the horse place. The kittens were so excited to find out they had a brother. Mouse Whisker curved his tail happily. Of course I'll go. Daisy came back. Another voice called from across the camp. Daisy looked up to see Spark Pelt racing towards her along with Holly Tuff, Blossom Fall, and Fern Song. Several others followed them, and mostly cats Daisy had helped raise as if they were her own. If they were her own. They curled around her, pressing against her, until it was all she could do to stay on her paws. Oof, get off, you late great loaf, she gasped. Give me space to breathe. Then she saw at her heart, wiggling her way through the front to the crowd. Daisy, you must come see Spot Fur. She meowed. She has her kits. They're still beautiful, but she could use you, Daisy. All you see is as much as help as she can, but she needs an experienced she-cat with all the time. Daisy's heart beat joyfully. That's all she wanted. She too knew that somewhere a cat needed her. Her clan needed her, of course. Elderheart. Right away, she responded, heading towards the nursery. This is where I belong, she thought. She knew she made the right decision. Ginger Clan was always my home. So, it's nice. See, this is what I like about these novellas. We get to hear about stories about less known cats. I know sometimes they make plot holes and are not liked. You know two. You probably know the two I'm talking about. But this one, I don't think this one created any of those. This one was just a great way to help explain Daisy, which Daisy doesn't get that much focus in the books. But it's nice to see how much she was hurting losing 5 for kittens, and she doesn't even mention Spiderleg in this, really, which is understandable because her and Spiderleg, in my view, weren't really mates. They were just, how would I say this? Well, having nobody get mad at me. Really, I think that her and Spiderleg are just a one-night stand, sadly, and that's what I think of that group. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I would say this little novella, which is only in like 9 chapters, is a 7 out of 10. So I'll see you guys later. like, favorite, and subscribe. And remember, we are warriors.